There he is, CJ. Welcome CJ to the stage. To the Creekside Songwriters. But this is the first time we've actually played the whole thing. So, it's called Back to Chicago.
Yeah!
She was getting on a plane that was headed north. She kissed him goodbye and said, I'll be back before you know. Life has shown me I've got to go and spread my wings and fly. As she walked away, he thought to say a word about the people you leave behind. Well, she got into town and met some friends. Showed her around for a week that she hoped would never end. As the story goes, she got back home and called him on the phone. She said, I love you, but there's something you should know. I'm going back to Chicago. That's the place I want to be. Yeah, back to Chicago, freedom to grow and to breathe. I'm going back to Chicago. They've got everything I need. I'm going back to Chicago. That's the place where I'm going to chase down all my dreams. Well, it listened hard but didn't know what to say. There were so many stories, but she was only gone a couple of days. And all of the plans he thought they had were turning to tears in his eyes. What happened to the girl before the flight? Well, the next day he decided what to do. Flowers and dinner at a favorite place with a card that said, I missed you. Walking apart and stars in the dark and his moment finally came. He touched her on the cheek so he could say, don't go back to Chicago. He said it's where you want to be. Don't go back to Chicago, cause I love you and you love me. Don't go back in Chicago, they can't have everything you need. Don't go back to Chicago, please stay here and start a life with me. What's the difference between giving up in defeat and lovingly letting go? Don't ask a man, cause he won't know.
You know what?
He looked to the sky and wondered why her decision would be so tough. Maybe who I am and what we have is not enough.
Thank you.
What's the difference between the love that finds you and the love you make? Don't ask a woman cause she won't say.
No, those pictures.
She whispered, I love the way you love me. It's like nothing I've ever felt.
My Facebook picture.
You know I could never leave you.
1960. Triumph.
You know I would never